Something that is not talked about as much as it should was Randy's charity work. In fact, one of the questions I had pegged to be read during the fan questions of the week was by Ian Roberts. I'm going to read it to you now. He says, loving the show. With the Macho Man's charity work, which he gave a lot of time to, like the one you just described, do you feel this is one of his most underrated legacies? And I don't think it's something that's given enough credit or talked about much, sadly.
Just like I said in my Hall of Fame speech, Randy had no biological children of his own. So, him and Elizabeth had no children together. When he married Lynn, she had 2 children from a previous marriage, and he was a very good father to Lynn's children and a very good uncle to my daughter. But it was his involvement with Sue Aitchison. Do you know who that is?
I don't.
Sue Aitchison works for WWE and has worked, for decade after decade. You know how long it's been since I've been out of the picture. She's still there. In 2015, when I did the Hall of Fame speech, she was there. And I wish I would have mentioned that. But she came up to me afterwards. Oh, tears in her eyes. And, we had a big hug, and it was a beautiful thing. But Sue Aitchison was the one who works for the WWE that got Randy involved in Special Olympics and always made sure that the music was there, always made sure that everything was there. And then they had, I'm telling you, a mountain of free merchandise from the WWE every single time. So you've got to take your hat off to the WWE t-shirts and posters and whatever they were selling, Randy was giving away. And you should see those kids go crazy. Who wouldn't want to have a personally autographed souvenir from the Macho Man?
Right. He was changing these lives, man, providing lifelong memories for these kids. Amazing.
It was one of my greatest memories of Randy. And, something, I'm still with the Special Olympics all the way. Because, that's my... I'm doing it for the Special Olympics. I'm also doing it for Randy.
That's really wonderful. It's a great way to keep your brother's legacy alive, and you're doing a great thing you should be really proud of. Now, people who were around your brother when he was doing these charity events, they were known to say it was one of the few times they saw Randy being himself and let his hair down.
Yeah, he let his hair down. What he would do, one time they didn't have the music or it didn't play well or something, Hey, where's the music? And they said, well, that's okay. No, you got to put the music on. You know what I mean? He wanted everything to go just right for the Special Olympics. Well, you think they don't deserve the full show business? You know what I mean? And, and I'll tell you what, I was there. I used to introduce him, read my poem. It's called the Special Olympics, and there's something about that name. It's taking people off the bench and putting them back in the game. No one should ever be denied the chance to grab the center stage or share an honest, open smile with other boys and girls their age. For personal satisfaction or just having a little fun, the spirit of competition is the birthright of everyone. It's a very special moment when they pass the torch and run. In the words of Charles Dickens, God bless us, everyone.
That's fantastic. I love how these are fully embedded in your memory, in your heart. And it's wonderful that you share these with us and our listeners.
It was Randy's favorite poem, and then I would say, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you are quite ready, I present to you the Macho Man, Randy Savage. The kids would go crazy. I only wish we had video.
That warms my heart. Well, I think we all could create a really wonderful image in our heads when you tell that.
And you got to give credit to WWE. They would, every time, a mountain of merchandise. Trust me, I was there.
Oh, yeah!